Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today with something a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing what Dave and I got for Christmas. Not just from each other, but I will also share the items that we got from Richard and Emily. They claim they still owe us a present that they didn't have time to get around to getting, but I'm not really worried about it. I mean, we're happy with what we got. But anyway, we did happen to, at the last minute, decide to rent a condo up in Whistler so we could go up and spend the holidays with Richard and Emily and Toots. And it was very nice up there. The weather was reasonably warm, for Whistler anyway. And it was actually nice and dry until the very last day when we did have a snowstorm come in. And it was snowing pretty good when we left, although I think it changed over to rain not long afterwards because the air started to warm up. But anyway, we had a fantastic time. I have a video that I will be putting together of our trip up there that I will also be sharing sometime later on this week when I get around to putting all the bits and pieces of that together. So anyway, we had like I say, we had a wonderful time, and I'm going to start off with the presents that I got from Richard and Emily. These two came from a specialty chocolate shop, and I'm not sure, what is the name of the shop? It says CT, so I'm not sure what the CT stands for. But I know he said it's a new specialty chocolate shop in their area and that it's supposed to be really, really good. I have not tried it yet, but I'm sure I will be trying it soon enough. And this is something or another milk chocolate, and blueberries. Dave and I each got one bag of those. Are they both the same flavor? I haven't actually looked. No, they are not. This one is milk chocolate and almonds. So we each got one of them. I don't know which one was whose at this point. I'm sure we'll probably just share them. So either way, we'll probably both taste the other kind. So we got those. And then he got us, or they, I should say they got us, a little set of mugs that I will put in my china cabinet. And that's what those look like. This one is Whistler, and the other one over here is the Sea to Sky Highway, which is Highway 99, which is the highway that runs from Vancouver up to Whistler, for those of you who don't know. I'm sure a lot of you do know, but someone might not. So we got that. And then Richard, he had a very good career going for a while there as a stone carver for one of the art galleries in Whistler. And he used to do his stone carving in the area that's back behind where he lives, and he lost his spot back there, and so he has not been doing a lot of stone carving lately. And that's really unfortunate because he was getting very skilled at it, and I think he had a very promising career. But unless he can find a reasonably priced place to do his stone carving, you know, how do you continue to pursue it? So anyway, that was like his summer job, one of his summer jobs. So anyway, this is something to do with that. He got us this little wall covering or you know, wall hanging, and this is him carving a bear. And like I say, he was getting extremely good at it. I have shown some of his pieces in some of my videos, or you may have spotted them. Even if I was showing something else, you may have spotted them in the background. But anyway, he got us this, and we'll have to find the perfect spot to hang that. And he got us each a pair of socks. Now, apparently these are very good socks. He swears by them. They're much more expensive socks than anything I would ever buy. I know that. But they're Smart Wool Classic Edition hiking socks. And this is Dave's pair. This is the label here. And that's Dave's pair there. Just sort of a plain pattern. Richard seemed to think that Dave likes plain pattern socks, which is true. He usually wears the kind that are sort of like work socks. So anyway, he'll really like these because they're nice and heavy. So he got those, and then I got this pair, same brand, and mine are a little fancier with the little mountains on them and some more color to it. So we got those. And Richard also got each of us some lottery tickets. And here's another piece of white chocolate from that chocolate shop that we were just discussing. And Dave got a little chocolate on a stick. I'm not sure if this was a snowman or what it was, because he ate it too fast. I didn't even get to barely see it. But anyway, he did get some lottery tickets as well. And a milk chocolate. Here's his tickets. And a milk chocolate on a stick. Possibly a snowman, but like I say, it was gone in like 2 seconds. So I didn't get to see it. And the next item is something, this is what Richard, this is one of his winter jobs, and he went to school for this. He actually went to Georgian College up in Barrie, Ontario, training to learn how to do this job. And he drives a snowcat up on the mountain. He does snow grooming. So one of the other fellas that he works with took these photos, and Richard got a hold of them. Not that he couldn't have taken pictures himself. He does take pictures up there too sometimes. But anyway, he got the photos from the other guy, and he made up a calendar. So there's one image. And some of these are just beautiful. Like, it's amazing what the views are like up there. Just gorgeous. And I was going the wrong way for a minute there. Look at this photo. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. Anyway, I won't show all of the photos because that'll just take too long. But anyway, you get the idea that Richard got us that beautiful calendar. So we'll be definitely using that. So the next thing that we got was something that Richard thought that we might be able to use. If you've been following my videos lately, I have posted a couple of videos where we've taken our Toyota 4Runner on the back roads and gone back roading in it. And it's hard to know where exactly it's okay to take it. You don't want to go somewhere where you're not allowed to be, or you don't want to go somewhere where it isn't safe for you to be. So anyway, Richard just happened to come across this book, and it's a book on back roads in the Vancouver coastal and mountain areas of BC. So that should be interesting for us to flip through and find some areas that we can go to take our Toyota out and have some fun with it. So the last thing that we got from Richard and Emily, unless I'm missing something, and I don't think I am, is this little ornament. And I believe it's supposed to be an otter with a little sea star or starfish in his paws. And that's so adorable. I'm going to be putting that on our tree for sure. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about something like that, but he happened to spot it somewhere and thought that we would like it, and I definitely like that. So we'll be putting that on our tree for sure. So the next things I get will be the items that, I think I'll throw in the items that I got for Dave at this point. So now I'm back with the items that Dave got for Christmas. Well, some of those things from Richard and Emily were mutual gifts. But anyway, these are the items that I specifically got for him. And one of them was, I believe I hauled this at one point, or I was going to, and that's an Arm & Hammer deodorant. And I got him a gigantic Reese's peanut butter cup. I said to him, I think the thing to do with this is to get some vanilla ice cream and mush this up in that ice cream, and I think it would be very tasty. And he agreed he liked that idea, so that's what we're probably going to do with that. I did get him a small box, you know, not like a, I don't know, I think it was about that size that they had at Dollarama, I think I got it at, of the Moritz Icy Squares. And I don't have them anymore because they're all gone except for this one that Dave somehow missed. This one must have slipped out of the package, and I found it near where he had been sitting last night. So anyway, there's one Icy Square left and the rest are all gone. And I did get him, because I know he likes these two, is a little thing of little chocolate balls for his stocking. And I got him some of the little caramel Santas, which I think I hauled if I recall. And I got him a package of peppermint patties that was in his stocking. And I also got him some lottery tickets. I'm not sure at this point. There's so many lottery tickets around here. I've lost track of whose is whose. But anyway, there was lottery tickets in there somewhere too. And I will show a picture of something that I got him. It's for the Toyota 4Runner. He's been putting mods on it. He does this to every car we get, I swear. Some more than others. And the Toyota seems to be one that he has been modifying quite a bit. Anyway, the next item, which I'm showing here now, is a little button. We have push button start on the car. And he's always grumbling that the black button sort of blends in with the dash and it kind of bothers him, that he finds it hard to see it. So we just happened to see these red buttons for sale online, and I picked up one of those for him. And I kind of grumbled to him. I said, you know, I paid more for shipping. And it's just like a tiny little thing. I paid more for shipping than I paid for the item, which is ridiculous. But what are you going to do when it's not a lot of people sell it? You're kind of over a barrel, you know. You either suck it up and pay it, or you just do without it. But I knew he wanted it. So it was Christmas and I got it for him. So the next item, which I will also show here now, is actually something else that he wanted. And I broke the bank on this one, I will not lie. He wanted a fancy steering wheel in the car, and he had specifically been looking at this particular one, and I went to order it from one retailer who's in the United States, and this has happened to me twice now, 2 Christmases in a row, where I've gone to order something for Dave for Christmas from this particular company, and they accept your order and then they cancel it. They say, oh, sorry, we're all out, and they cancel the order. And I'm like, well, why cancel it? Don't cancel the order. Just put it on back order, and okay, I'll have to suck it up that it's not coming in time for Christmas. You know, I was willing to accept that. But anyway, they cancel the order every single time. And so I got fed up, and I went searching to see who else had it. And I found someone on eBay selling them. And they managed to, even though they said at first that it was going to be January 18th before I got it, I actually got it in time for Christmas. I was so pleased. So anyway, he just absolutely loves his steering wheel. And I'm sure a lot of people think that's an odd thing, but it's not when you've got a car guy for a husband. Trust me, it's not. So anyway, I will clear these items away, and then I will be back with the items that I got from Dave for Christmas. Okay, I'm back now with the items that Dave got me for Christmas. I'll start off with my stocking items. He got me some nail polish remover. He tends to get me that every year. Oddly enough, this year, he didn't get me any nail polish. Usually he does that too, but it's okay because I've got lots right now anyway, so I didn't really need any desperately. But it is unusual that he didn't put some in there. Anyway, he also got me, I believe it was him that got me, now I'm losing track of who got me what, but I think it was him that got me some, oh no, I think I got him this one. I think this is something I got him. Colgate Optic White Renewal toothpaste. I think maybe I got that for him and I didn't haul it because there were some items that I didn't get around to hauling towards the end there. I just didn't have time. And I did also get him a couple of gift cards for Boston Pizza. And this one's good for a bunch of restaurants. But the only ones that we have here in Nanaimo are Montana's, which we really like going there. And Original Joe's, we don't mind going there either. And we have New York Fries. So anyway, I got him that gift card too. One of them was for sort of for his anniversary, even though we technically had already gotten something prior that was supposed to be our anniversary present to go together, like a mutual one. Anyway, I've been munching on these. And it's Thin Mints. So we both got chocolate mints for Christmas. And he got me a little gingerbread man to munch on. I think he got me one of these last year or the year before. It seems to me he's gotten me a gingerbread man before. But anyway, got me another one, and I will eat that one just like I did the other one. And this one is funny. Speaking of gingerbread men, I purchased one of these pairs of gingerbread socks for myself not that long ago, maybe a month or so ago, and Dave got me another pair. So that's all right, I'll definitely wear those. And then speaking of socks, he got me 3 more pairs of Christmas socks. We've got Santa and the snowman, and the penguin. So I got lots of socks for Christmas now. He got me a bunch of lottery tickets. Those are going to take me a long time to scratch. Oh well, I just take my time. Otherwise my hands cramp up. If I scratch too many lottery tickets at once, I get hand cramps. He got me a Bounty bar. He knows I love coconut. And he got me a Big Turk bar. He knows I really love those too. And he bought me a bag of my favorite flavor of Skittles, which is the berry Skittles. Save those for when we go to the movies next. And he got, you can tell where he got this. Any of you that are Dollarama shoppers know that they've had this in here recently. And that's the Crest 3D White, the 2-pack, the day and night or whatever it is. I think that's what it says. Yes, day and night. He got me one of those. And he got me a box of razors, which I can always use to shave my legs. And then he knew I was grumbling about the container that we have our kitchen utensils in. He painted it years ago. He spray painted it red. And it's sort of, the red paint's flaking off of it now, and I was grumbling because I don't really like that it's flaking off like that. So he was on the hunt to try and find me a replacement for it. And he found this one, which is also red, but it's meant to be red in the first place, and it says utensils right on it. So I'll be using that to put my utensils in. And then he knew that I was, when I do my videos, like if I'm out walking or something and doing videos, that my camera's not as steady as it should be, and that I didn't have any way of, you know, rectifying that. It just was what it was. If I'm bouncing up and down as I'm stepping, the pictures, you know, the video is going to do that as well. So he ended up getting me one of these, which will also be good for if we're doing videotaping where we're off-roading or something, you know, in the car. And it's a Bauer Smart Gimbal Mobile Stabilizer. So it's a 3-axis smartphone stabilizer. So I have no idea how this works exactly yet. I will be finding out sometime soon, I'm sure. But anyway, he got me that. Now the next items, he was in a bit of a panic when he went to get these. We had seen them the one day, I think it was in Winners, and I said, oh, those are cute. Well, of course, he can't buy his, he can't be buying me presents when I'm right there, right? He always grumbles about that. He says, well, I can't buy it when you're with me. So he went back after work the next day to try and pick these up. And the mall closed early. Wouldn't you think the biggest mall on Vancouver Island would be open later than 6 o'clock when you're the week before Christmas? No, it's not. So anyway, he was all upset, couldn't get what he wanted, was, deeply disappointed. So he had to go back on another day, and thankfully that day he managed to get there before the mall closed. So here is one of the items that he got me that day, and it's a snowman pillow, because I had the 2 chairs in the living room that didn't have Christmas pillows on them, or cushions, whatever you want to call them. I didn't have any Christmassy ones on there, just my everyday ones. And so anyway, he thought that was a great idea, and he got me the little snowman. And he also got me Santa. Isn't he cute? He's got the 3D nose on there. So cute. He got me that. And then he also, at the same time, I assume it was at the same time, got me this one. And it's like an old-fashioned Santa pillow. So that's really cute. I like that too. So he got me all 3 of those. And then the last thing that he got me, I will have to videotape this a little bit separately because I can't very well do it. I can't pick it up all at once, so I will do that separate. Here it is, the little gingerbread train that we had seen over at London Drugs. Dave managed to go back and get it for me. It's so cute. It's got the 4 little cars. Just adorable. There's a little gingerbread man on that one and a Christmas tree there. And Santa. And another little gingerbread man on the front. Just a beautiful little train. He knew I wanted it and he went back and got it for me. I don't know if you managed to catch it or not. I'm just going to throw this in here at this point. I did have a little short video that I put out this past week, and you may or may not have seen it. I did a small craft project with a couple of the little gingerbread men from Dollar Tree, and this is what those look like. This is the one here. I don't know why they're 2 different shades. It kind of reminds me of me and Dave because I'm much fairer than he is. He's one of those people who just tans the minute he hits the sun, and I just get burnt the minute I hit it. But anyway, this one is the darker of the 2. And as you can see, it's a little boy, or at least I assume it would be a boy, and he has the little Christmassy scarf around him. Well, I got the other one, which like I say is a lighter color, so I figured that would be the girl, which is me. And I took the scarf off and made it into a little bow for the top of her head. So there I have my little Dollar Tree gingerbread couple with just one small alteration in my hot glue gun, and there you got it. So I thought that really came out cute. So wasn't that the cutest little thing? I was so happy that Dave managed to get it for me. Anyway, the next items are from when I went out this morning for Boxing Day. Now, I don't normally go out on Boxing Day. Dave always shuns the idea. It's like, oh gosh, no. He says, we're not going out on Boxing Days. I'm not going out and getting into those crowds. So normally we don't do it, but this morning I had to go out to pick up something from the pharmacy, and I thought, what the heck, if I'm out, I'm going to go to a few places and see what's left over and what deals I can find. So I was very pleasantly surprised to find that the stores I went to anyway weren't bad at all. They were actually quiet. I was amazed, pleasantly amazed. Anyway, I will start off with an item that I got at HomeSense. And this was regular $14.99 on sale for $7, so a little more than half price. And it's this cute little pair of towels. Get that tag out of there. With the little mittens on there and the little bow. I thought those were just adorable, so I couldn't pass those up. And obviously, these are just going to be for show. Nobody's allowed to put their dirty mittens, their real mittens on these towels. And so I will have them hung up where I know we can look at them, but Dave won't touch them. I always have a towel right next to his sink that he is allowed to use. You are allowed to use that one. Don't touch that one over there. So anyway, I got that, little more than half price off of it there. And this item wasn't a sale item, but I did pick it up, and I'll throw it in seeing as I did. It's one of the Globe Designer extension cords from Dollarama for $4. I picked up one of those today. I noticed when we were on our little weekend away, and this happened to us the last time we went away too, that when we take the laptop with us and I want to plug it in, sometimes there isn't a plug close enough in whatever condo or hotel room you're staying in. So you're stretching your cord way too long, or you're having to unplug it, and then you got to worry about your battery dying on you. So I thought if I just get one of these fairly short ones and toss it in my computer bag, that I would have that in case that problem comes up again, which it probably will. Anyway, the next items, they weren't exactly what I was looking for. There were some little gingerbread figurines that I had seen at London Drugs, and I didn't find those. Somebody must have scooped them. I don't know if the pharmacy, because I got there right around 8 o'clock. I think maybe the London Drugs must have been open sooner than that, because online it had said that they did have some still, but when I got there they were all gone. So anyway, they did have these for $5.19 a piece, and I couldn't say no. The minute you see them, you're gonna know why. Look at these two. Aren't they adorable? I could not say no to them. They've even got the bean bags in them, so they sit really nice. We've got the little boy here with the little chef's hat on, and then the little girl with the bow. Just adorable. For $5.19 a piece, how in the heck could I say no? Who could? Not me. Anyway, I'll be right back with the last item that I picked up for Boxing Day. So my last item is something that Dave and I had bought one of these prior to Christmas for the urn out front, because I didn't like that it was dark at night. You know, you make the effort to get it all decorated up, but then at night it's dark. So we had bought some of these for it, and we bought those in blue and white from the Real Canadian Superstore. So I thought, do they have any more of these left? And I went there today to look, and when I first came in, there were some Christmas items as you came in the doors. I didn't see them there. And I walked to the back corner where we had seen them before, and I didn't see them there. So I had pretty much given up, and I thought, oh, I guess they don't have them. And then I was sort of debating up at the front where the other Christmas items were. There was the bags of the Voortman Christmas cookies, and I wondered what they were on sale for. So I grabbed a bag of those. I go over to the price checker. I check and see that they're still $3 something. And I walk back to put them back. And when I did that, I glanced over, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute. Is that the lights down there that I wanted down on that bottom shelf laying on their side? When I had bought them before, they were in a box and they were all straight up and down. And what I was looking at now was on a shelf, like flat. So I go over and look, and sure enough, it was exactly what I was looking for. I wanted to get 2 for the urns on the back deck, and I wanted the red and green ones, and I wanted to get some white ones for the rest of the year. You might as well have lights out there too, right? At least I think so. So anyway, this is what I got, and it's the Life at Home Twinkling LED Lawn Stakes. Those are, you know, the ones that look like a little tree, the little twigs. And it has like the 3 different ones in the package. And I thought, that is fantastic that I managed to find them. And I didn't realize at the time when I was buying them that my white ones, which I got the pure white, they also have warm white. So if you go and want to get some, do be careful that they have the 2 different colors of white lights. Anyway, when I got my white ones, they came up at $6.44, which is what I was expecting, which was a fantastic price for these. I'm pretty sure we paid something like $19.99 when we got the first one, the blue and white one that we picked up. Anyway, and when she rang in the red and green ones that I got, they came up, I think, $5.94, 50 cents cheaper. So it was a fantastic price on those. And I did buy 2 of the red and green and 3 of the pure white is what they call it. This is the more of a bluish white, and the warm white is more of a yellowish white. So anyway, I got those. I was absolutely thrilled to get those today. So like, it was a great outing. I really enjoyed myself. Like I say, I don't know where the crowds were, but they were not where I was. So I was happy about that. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed my video for today, saw something that was of interest, and I hope you're all having a great holiday season, regardless of how you celebrate. And if you like my video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And hit the notification bell, set it to all so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I should be posting another video shortly of how things went with my Christmas. And until then, bye-bye.
Bonus here, AJ.
Yeah.
You guys see the seal through the disc.
Just